we have a statement from Adam Cianciarulo, and this is Monday as I'm recording this. So 2 days after the race, 1 day after the incident, as you want to say. And I'm going to say this: there's two things. First, he did have a statement out before that I believe he deleted, and that is what you're going to be seeing on the screen right now. So if you want to pause and read this or whatever, the initial one, you can read that. But as of today, he has a new one on his Twitter account, on his X account, whatever you want to call it, saying, quote, "I didn't want to take any attention away from the racing this weekend, so I thought I'd let the dust settle before speaking on my incident at Daytona Security on Friday, or with I was watching press day in the infield of the track, and between the 450 and 250 sessions, on my way back to the pits, I stopped on a section of the track not being used to watch the riders as they came by. At that point, the head of Daytona Security, whose name I will leave out, approached me aggressively, telling me to get off the track, which I immediately did. He was in my face, and even though I showed him I had the proper credentials to be out there, he grabbed me by my arm and pulled me toward him. I was calm and understanding until then, but I had some choice words for him afterward. Had he just yelled at me, I would have let it go and kept it moving, but that is not okay. I was brought to the police, calmly explained my side of the story, and gave them my ID. At that point, another Daytona employee approached me, took my credentials, and told the officer to escort me out of the pits. Thankfully, some of my team had a conversation with security, and I was able to get my credentials back, but I was banned from the track for the remainder of the weekend. There have been some wild rumors surrounding this, so I just wanted to clarify things on my end. Daytona is an iconic venue and one of my favorite events on the calendar, and this does not change that. Mistakes happen. However, for myself and the rest of the paddock, I hope we can learn from this and avoid similar circumstances moving forward. Let's keep our focus on the track. Thanks, y'all. Now, obviously, this looks horrible. As far as I've been told, seen, whatever, Daytona hires their own security for these. Feld has apparently nothing to do with it. But if that's the head of security, right, that's the guy who should know what's going on, or whoever it was. If you are the head of the security that is contracted out to secure a race, you should know who is allowed to be where and when. If that's a part of the track that is not being used, and that is true, like on press days, there are parts of the track that aren't run, like the whoops, they don't want to get run through. And there's just, you ever watch like a press day run, they go off here, there, they cut this, they don't do some jumps. So if he's on a part of the track that was not being used in between sessions, perfectly fine. There's no problem with that. And if you are the head of security, if a person gives you the credentials saying, hey, this is who I am, this is what I'm allowed to do, why would you ever look at those and be like, nope, you're gone? He's been told, like Adam would have been told, this is what you're allowed to do. Here's your credentials for it. You're a part of, the broadcast crew. And as a former racer, obviously he's not going to put himself and or the racers on the track in harm's way for something stupid to stand on the track for no reason. But it's just, I can't believe the head of security, whether you're involved in Supercross or not, whether you're a part of it, you're a fan of it, you watch it. I mean, he could have absolutely no idea who these guys are. But if you are contracted out to run security for this, you should have a level of professionalism that would show you, or you should know who is allowed to be where and when. And when shown a credential that says that person can be there and then, you shouldn't grab them by the arm, pull them off the track, and then send the police and have him kicked out. Now, obviously, he got his credentials back and, did his job for the weekend. But to me, it's a bad look, for the security, for, Feld for hiring these people, for the guy whose name I'm assuming has been, drug through the mud forever now with how the internet works. But I don't know. That's why I'm going to leave you guys. Comment down below. Tell me what you think while you're down there. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the fun things this platform allows you to do, because it really just helped me out. I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.